What are you watching?
Bluey.
Isn't that a kids show? Yeah, and?
Please note that I will say ABC a lot in this video, which refers to the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, not the Disney-owned American Broadcasting Company. Now, onto the video. Bluey is a show that began airing on October 1st, 2018 on ABC Kids in Australia. It follows the Healer family, which consists of Bluey, a girl who is 6 to 7 years old, Bingo, a girl who is 4 to 5 years old, and the parents Bandit, the dad, and Chili, the mum, both of which are in their early 40s and work as an archaeologist and airport security officer, respectively. The show's target audience is preschool children, but it has garnered a cult following among many teenagers and adults for its funny moments and portrayal of a positive family. The show is critically acclaimed with a 9.5 out of 10 on IMDb, and with one of the highest rated TV episodes on the website, with Sleepy Time, which has a 9.9 out of 10. The show was originally conceived by Joe Brum in the form of a 1-minute pilot, and later a 5-minute animation sample, the latter of which was noticed by executives from ABC and the BBC. Joe contacted Ludo Studios, an independent studio based in Brisbane, Australia, to produce the show. The ABC and BBC gave him $20,000 in funding to make a more refined 7-minute pilot, which was shown at the Asian Animation Summit in 2017. In July of 2017, they officially commissioned the show for a 52-episode season, with each of them being 7 minutes long. The BBC contributed 30% of funding and secured the global distribution and merchandising rights, with the ABC contributing the rest. The show differs from other shows of its kind in many ways, including the willingness to cover dark topics such as infertility, mental illness, divorce, and even death. Another way it stands out is that it doesn't teach core topics like math, reading, science, or history. It teaches life lessons and skills, such as sharing, empathy, and morality. In addition, the parents feel like main characters with a separate life and backstory, something that most shows of this kind fail to achieve. It is one of the few shows I would not cringe at if I had to watch it with my child. In fact, I would argue the show is better for current or aspirational parents, or people who had a bad childhood, than it is for children. It's still really good for children, but it's good for everyone. In June of 2019, Disney secured the global broadcasting and streaming rights in a deal with the BBC. And this is something that is incredibly controversial among fans. They have censored many episodes and banned 2 entire episodes. But you can watch them by connecting via a VPN to an Australian server and using the ABC iView website. I hope you learned a lot about the hype behind Bluey and why it's as popular as it is. Goodbye!